Are we live? Actually, I think we're live. Okay. So, in this live stream, I'm going to be talking about where Bitcoin could be going. And so, in this live stream, you can see that actually I predicted that we would go up 1% to 11,741, and we actually perfectly tapped it. It was this triangle, big triangle, and so we perfectly tapped it. And after that, I said that we would be actually going down and falling and going to 11,100, which is this line right here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about where we could be going and what things changed and if anything actually changed. And actually we're going to be looking at the S&P 500 and how Bitcoin follows it. So let's get into this live stream. And so you guys can see that actually I did predict the fall, and yeah, the gap is, I think we will go to the gap, and yeah, that's where I think we could be going. And so we can look at the first thing like I always do when I started the video. We could be going, and let's look at the RSI and stochastic RSI. And so you guys can see that we are turning to blue on top on the stochastic RSI right now. And since we're turning to blue on top on the stochastic RSI, then we could be actually going back. But I don't even think that the RSI and the stochastic RSI matters right now, because if we look how at the S&P 500, because you know Bitcoin follows the S&P 500, and so we should be actually looking at the RSI and stochastic RSI on S&P 500, because Bitcoin follows stocks, because it's really correlated on stocks. That's why I think if somebody doesn't believe in Bitcoin, that Bitcoin follows stocks right now. And if you're gonna go to Bitcoin, nothing's really changed. If you don't care what you're trading, just like how you're trading it, if you don't care how you're trading it, then you can trade Bitcoin. It's really volatile. It's really great. And so if you're trading Bitcoin, it follows S&P. And so you can see that S&P 500 right now is turning to right on top. The stochastic RSI is turning to right on top. And that would mean that we're going to fall. And this actually means that Bitcoin's going to fall. And so I think we will fall actually for Bitcoin, because since it follows S&P 500, it will fall. And you can see in the 1 minute time frame, this is really cool. If we just hide the Bollinger Bands, and somebody deleted my rising wedge. I'll fix it real quick, but you can see that we're falling out of it right now. And so since we're falling out of it, we can call this a bearish pennant. And how bearish pennants work is, bear flags, like this is like, instead of a flag, it's a pennant, and we take it to when we break out, which actually we can move a little bit to here, and then you can see that we'll go to 11,196, which is 11,200. And so that's where we could be going, which, if we look at the Bitcoin price, Bitcoin futures, this is Bitcoin futures, you can see that it is actually 11,140. And so that's where we're going to go. So this is actually where I think we will go. And this is actually really great. This is actually so much proof that we will actually follow this, even though you might be wondering why I'm so bearish. I'm not bearish in the long term. I think what we'll do, let's just go for the 4-hourly time frame. This is what I think we'll do. Let me just summarize what I think we will do. So S&P 500 is bearish. It's turning to right on top right now. Stochastic RSI just went from a good sell, and the MACD is actually reversing. The Bitcoin gap is all the way at 11,140, and we have this rising wedge that takes us to 1,190. And so what I think we will do is we're going to go and fill this gap, maybe do a double bottom, and then we're going to go up. And so that would mean that we could actually make the RSI on the Bitcoin price go, well, I deleted the RSI. Let me just get it back quickly. If this would mean that the RSI would actually go back down to a good buy, and that would mean that we could be going up again, and that's actually would be great. And so this would be, let's just see where it's gonna be. This would be a 2% fall, and of course if you do it like on 10x leverage, it's 20x, and so yeah, that's not that bad. But actually 2% is what you like to get to trade. And so yeah, that's where I think we will go. And so this is actually really pretty good with what I said in my last stream. And so that's where I think we will go. We'll fall down to here, close the gap, do a double bottom, and maybe go back up. Maybe we could let's just look at the 20, 50, 100, and 200. We could say that the 50-day moving average is right here. So maybe we could just test, because while we're going to be following, the 50 days probably going to be going up, and that would mean that we could test the 50-day moving average. That actually would be pretty nice. Yeah, we had the 50-day moving average tested right here, even though it was embedded into the 100-day, but we tested it, and that would mean that we could be testing it right now a second time, and that would mean we're going to get support and we could actually bounce. So that's what I think we'll do. Fall down, do a double bottom. While we're doing a double bottom, we could test the 50-day moving average and then come back up. And the S&P 500, by the looks of it, it's going to drop for anybody who's interested in the S&P 500, because it's actually right on top. And so with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click that post notification bell to never miss another video. See you guys next video. Bye!